Hi, I'm Tessa. I am going for my clinical mental health counseling degree. I plan to work with children mostly because that's what I'm used to. I have most of my experience with children. I was a preschool teacher and I'm currently an RBT. I work under a BCBA, a board certified behavior analyst, and I implement ABA therapy. I work with kids with autism. For my goals for this course are to develop my counseling skills and to increase my self-awareness. I also want to learn the importance of maintaining my own well-being and hopefully find ways to do it without messing up my schedule, my very busy schedule. And Learning the Art of Helping by Mark Young in 2021, it stated that developing helping skills requires self-awareness and intentional practice. So I'm hoping to focus on those skills. My self-care plan. Some of the things that I already do involve taking mental health days off of work. When I take days off of work, I always try to do something fun, something that relieves stress and keeps me from worrying about all the problems I have or all the things that I have to do. I'll go get my nails done or I'll go watch a movie. Really anything that's just relaxing. Sometimes I'll pull my kids out of school and we'll go do something fun like a trampoline park or Chuck E. Cheese, or sometimes just taking a hike in the woods. One of the things that I already do is I like to go line dancing with my friends on the weekends. Here lately, we've been going a lot because it is such a good way to relieve stress. I'm really bad at it, but I feel like that makes it more fun in a way. To maintain balance, there are a few self-care practices I intend to implement. For starters, I want to start getting more sleep. As of lately, especially since starting these new classes, I have barely been sleeping, and it's taken a toll on my health. I plan on going to counseling too. I've gone to counseling in the past, but usually I only made it a session or two before I quit. I don't like talking about my feelings much. I'm much more interested in other people's. I know that's also something that I need to work on. Challenges and strategies. The biggest challenge is, like I've said, I have such a busy schedule. I hardly have time to even breathe, let alone focus on self-care. I get up very early and then I work all day. And then when I come home, I start school. My two kids come home and then I focus on mom stuff like cooking, and then there's sports and homework and a million other things. And then I do more schooling and then I finally go to bed. I hope to make a schedule so that I can fit in time for self-care every day, or at least a few times a week would be great. Along with the schedule, I know that I need to set realistic goals. High, unachievable goals will just make self-care way harder than it needs to be and just add more stress to my life. And that's something that I definitely want to avoid. In The Skilled Helper by Egan and Reese in 2019, it is stated that practicing self-care and prioritizing my well-being allows me to maintain and present an effective way to become a helping professional. So to me, that means that if I'm not practicing self-care, then I can't be a good counselor. For my support system, that's kind of a difficult topic. I don't really have many people in my life. My family have recently moved all over the country. I don't talk to them much. I have a few friends, like I mentioned, who I go line dancing with, and they are very supportive, and I think that they could help me with my self-care, keep me motivated. So I do have them. Another way to get a support system is to network within like the counseling community, the students. So I plan to find a way to do that too.